What's up, guys? Welcome to Uncut Thoughts. It's Tyler here, and I'm gonna give you guys the breaking news. I know you guys have been hearing a lot of the chatter and it's trending news on the strikes in Iran and the United States military carrying out the strikes along with Israel to not only kill Iran's main leader, but 40 other military leaders along with him, freeing the Iranian people. Now, I want to start this episode also. Don't let this hat discourage you. In most recent years, I have gone to the conservative side, and I won't dabble into why now, but I will say that this video is not only for Republicans and conservatives, I'm making this for also Democrats and independents. And I'm going to give you the best that I got, guys. Now, tensions between the U.S. and Iran increased over many years. It's due to Iran's nuclear program. Now, Trump striking Iran because of their nuclear program, he's not the first president to hit Iran hard because of this. Now, to stop imminent threats, basically, he did this. Trump claimed Iran's leaders were planning attacks on the U.S. forces abroad. He also said today that they were attacking U.S. citizens at our embassies, which is a very big problem. It was also obviously to prevent a nuclear weapon. Basically, the United States has always been worried since we were little kids. Our parents have been worried of Iran having a nuclear weapon. Now, most critics would argue with me, especially Democrats and liberals, would say, hey, well, look what we did with Iraq. We went in for 20 years and it was a never ending war, which I agree it was. And it didn't solve anything, it didn't change the region in Iraq. But what we just did and carried out in Iran, I need you guys to understand that this is a no boots war. Trump doesn't plan on having boots in Iran. This is quick, swift, and yeah, we are changing the regime. I need you guys also to understand that, a lot of critics critics meaning Democrats, arguing that Trump overstepped constitutional authority, using military action without Congress. But I want to remind you guys something, and this is why I'm making this video and for the breaking news. I want to remind Democrats that President Obama authorized 540 to 563 targeted drone strikes in Pakistan and Yemen during his 2 terms in office without Congress approval. So, all those who are arguing that Trump's not using Congress approval to do these strikes against Iran, you kind of look like a hypocrite. The total strikes that Obama did during, just 2009 was approximately 540 to 563 strikes. Now, if you guys notice, we just did this strike in Iran, but this was one strike. So we did this strike, Trump, in the new military that Trump is running. We did this one strike, killed their leaders, killed 40 of their military guys, sunk 9 Iranian naval ships. This is in a 5-10 minute span. This is not in a couple days span. This is not what Obama did. So basically, Obama, when he did those strikes, it was roughly 10 times the number of strikes conducted under George Bush. So Obama actually did more strikes than George Bush. For those who don't believe me, you can look it up on Google. Please ask Wikipedia. Go on Joe Rogan for all I care. Those are the facts. Now, the civilian casualties under Obama was between 384 and 807 in those strikes. Now, I know the Democrats are already mad seeing this video saying, well, why are you talking about Obama? This is about Trump. I'm just showing you the comparisons because I'm going to be honest, guys. Trump could say that they have the cure for cancer. And then tomorrow, all in the liberal media, Boston media, Massachusetts media, national media, they'll say, don't take that cure. Don't take that cure. Catch cancer. Just because Trump said it. So do I agree with everything Trump does? No. Does his personality get in the way of being a professional sometimes? Absolutely. But I think what resonates with a lot of Americans, including the younger generation and the generation who are in their 30s like myself, is I don't know. He relates, I would say, he doesn't come off like a politician. And when he tells it straight. And that's kind of why I'm doing this podcast for you guys. I want to tell it straight. I want when you guys hear me, you know it's coming off the chest, off my heart. I'm not getting paid off by no Democrats in Fall River. I'm not getting paid off by Maura Healey. I'm not getting paid off by Coogan. And I don't care who I offend, and I don't care who I make happy. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. When I wear this hat, I wear it because it makes me feel powerful. It makes me powerful in America, meaning like our country is the most powerful country in the world. We needed someone to bring us together where we had American pride again, where we had masculinity again. And we'll get into that into a separate episode. To wrap this up, guys, with this Iran Trump stuff, he's helping the Iranian people. When I go on X and I see all the clips of the kids in Iran and everything, they were celebrating. It's nuts when you're getting bombed by the US and you're celebrating. They were celebrating because they've been oppressed by this dictatorship. And they want to be free. And one time, long ago, before I was born and a lot of you were born that were watching this, Iran was our ally. We were cool with Iran. So Trump and the administration wants to get it back to those days. Let the people elect someone new. The same thing as Venezuela. Maduro was falsely elected. He had lost and still stayed in election in Venezuela. Now, these are just key things before I end I'm sorry. Now, guys, I'm going to mess up sometimes because this is my second time doing this podcast, my debut podcast, and it's very tough. To all the podcasters out there that think it's easy or like anybody can do it, this is tough stuff. But back on topic, you guys got to bear with me sometimes if I mess up. I want to especially thank President Trump. And these are the things that you're not going to hear in the left media or like by, your neighbor, the majority, but the people who do critical thinking. I just want to thank Trump for doing what the Biden and Harris administration refused to do. It was defend American national security against a regime that has been attacking Americans for decades, Iran. This war is not about Israel. To all the people who are saying that Trump is in Israel's pocket, sometimes I think so too, but you got to look at it from a bigger perspective. You got to thank him, for targeting these people who are targeting our diplomats, our soldiers, our bases. Finally, Iran's facing consequences for it. In 1979, the U.S. Embassy seizure, you guys can look that up. Marine Embassy Guard, look it up. Training armed militias by Iran to kill U.S. troops in Iraq. 603 U.S. troops have actually been killed by the IRGC. Not a lot of people talk about that. There's been drone and rocket campaigns against us since the 2023. Drone strikes on U.S. bases since 2023. There's a lot of things that you guys don't know that are going into play. You guys are just seeing liberal media. Orange man bad, orange man bad. I think a lot of people need to grow a set and they need to, show some American pride, show some love for your country, show some love for the people of Iran who are going through these things. The same thing now with Venezuela when we captured Maduro. This guy is with the cartel. They chop people's heads off. They control the police. Trump goes in there in 3 minutes and captures Maduro. You see the Democrats supporting Maduro. Trump's a dictator. He captured Maduro. Biden had a bounty on Maduro. And Trump killed Maduro. Where's Trump's money? Where's his money for the bounty? Democrats, I'm sorry, but it seems to me that everything that Trump does, even when it's good, makes you guys look very, very hypocritical. It doesn't matter what this guy does. If he was to come up a solvent for healthcare, you guys would say it was trash. You guys would say this is the worst ever since Obamacare. I need the people who are watching this breaking news episode right now. When you see your left liberal media or any media, Fox, CNN, all this media, shut it off. Go on your phone. and do your own research. I love you guys. I love America. I love Democrats and I love Republicans and independents. We got to wake up. It's time to have American pride again. It's time to have love for your country again. It's time to put America first again. And this is why I and with 77 million people voted Donald Trump. I love you guys. This is the breaking news for today. I'll keep you posted on Iraq and Trump. I'm sorry, on Iran and Trump. Love you guys. Bye.